Hello everybody, today in Farming Simulator we are finishing two cultivating contracts, and we are also buying some new fields just to harvest them. If you want to watch that, stay tuned. Let's not turn it. That would be a bad idea. So we have two cultivating contracts, one plowing contract right now. Cultivating gives us 2 grand there, 1600 there, 4,000 for plowing. It's not too bad. But I mean, of course, plowing is going to take us longer as well. You guys might be able to see on my channel that I'm kind of experimenting with different thumbnails right now. Trying to find one I really like. One that gets me a decent amount of viewers as well. Would be nice. Oh yeah, that's why I'm experimenting with different thumbnails. There's a bunch of fields that are ready to be harvested. Buy that canola field. This one, canola, yep, ready to harvest. 52,000. We do not have the money for that, and we don't believe we can borrow more. Nope, we can't. I don't think we can afford to buy any fields, apart from maybe some small ones, but. But I don't think that's gonna give us anything. Oh, maybe this one we can buy. We cannot. Alright. Well, at least it checked. I should have gotten some more water before I started recording. My water bottle is almost empty. But it is what it is. And so we should be able to finish the cultivating mission today. Cultivating contract, and then the plowing contract might not be done till the next episode, but we'll see. We shall see. Alright, they're getting not too low on food, but they are getting a little low on food, so we're gonna want to keep that in mind. But they are getting lower on food. So right now this is going pretty well, pretty easily. Getting a decent amount of money out of this. So we can get 17,000 from harvesting this, but the issue is this doesn't have like a grain tank. So I'd have to drive with this next to it all the time and then have it unloading into that constantly. So that's a bit more trouble than it's worth, because if we could have it just driving around while we do other stuff, that would be fantastic. And then just go and empty it every now and then. But still. The way it is now, or the way it would be, is just more trouble than it's worth, really. Almost halfway with the cultivating contract, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. Alright. Perfect. Good. Alright. Go this way instead then. I'll make a decent amount of money from all of this. Probably not enough money, but still a pretty decent amount. How much can I sell this field for? 35,000, that will give me around 65,000. Because then I believe I'd be able to buy this. Yeah, 52,000. Would I be able to buy this? 60,000 I would. How about this? No. And that is wheat and spinach. Alright. Should be wheat as well. I wouldn't be able to buy that either. But canola and wheat would be quite nice to get. Because the thing is, I can sell this field and then rebuy it. But I actually don't need this field right now, so I'll just sell it and just keep it sold. That wasn't the field I wanted to buy, was it? I can't afford it anyway, so I don't think it was 77,000. Yeah. Now we'll just finish this little stripe, and then we'll get a worker on that. We'll get someone to harvest that field. And while they're harvesting that field, we'll just continue here. See, the cultivating contract's almost done. it's over halfway. Perfect. Now where was it? It was up there. That's 93,000, 93,000 around. How much does field 41 cost? 115,000, we can't afford that. Oh right, I don't have anything that can harvest the corn either, which I believe it is, that's on here. Yeah. But I don't have anything that can harvest corn, I forgot. Forgot about that part. Reversing here. Just gonna stay so it gets properly started. Just to make sure that it doesn't bump into the tree. What the hell is it doing? Okay. What's going on? What's it doing? Right then. Well, it gets started, so it's fine. Maybe I should have gotten a helper to do the plowing and then I could have done the cultivating. Might be a bit more interesting to watch, as there will be more happening with that. It's whatever, I suppose. What do we need to sow? Where do we need to sow? It should be that's not of interest to us. Well, I'm not taking the sowing contract anyways, it's just nice to know where I needed to sow. It's almost done with the cultivating, so we need to go move that. That's done. That's that contract taken care of. We have canola in field 65. Let's see if we can buy field 65. We would be able to, that's good. That is very nice. Now I have to go cultivate the field down here. Field 90. We got just look at the contract information in the top corner, top right corner as well. I didn't think about that. Considering that also says what field it is we need to plow. Oh, not plow, cultivate, sorry. See, the plowing, however, is doing decently. It's doing a pretty decent job. So that's good. This will just take care of the cultivating then. Let's see if we can finish 2 cultivating missions in 1 episode. And down this way. Perfect. Now we're almost there, almost to where we need to go. And I see the plowing is coming along quite nicely, already at 32%, so that's good. And there we have field 90. Which, if I remember correctly, is quite the expensive field. On account of getting a silo and a chicken coop with as well. Yeah, 803,000. Yeah. So that is quite expensive. Looks like it didn't take this out of the edge here. We'll have to take care of that ourselves, it seems. Yeah, see, it does look like it's not taking the edge. Let's see if I've accidentally put in some wrong value. No, it doesn't seem the way. Because I'd understand if I had set the working with till like to 6.1 meters when it's only 6 meters. And I could understand that there was a bit we didn't get, but this way it's just weird. Oh well. Almost a quarter of the way through this mission already. The contract, sorry. Keep calling it a mission. There you go, halfway through. Not halfway through, sorry, a quarter of the way through. It's because I was looking at the plowing mission and thinking that that's almost halfway through, sorry about that. Going quite well so far. Now we are as far with the cultivating contract as we are with the plowing contract. But I mean, cultivating in general is usually faster than plowing as well, so it would make sense. Over halfway with the cultivating contract now. Almost halfway with the plowing contract, so that's pretty nice. No contracts of interest. Oh, the one harvesting. Perfect. Because then what we can do in a second is we can sit and work on this mission. Of this contract. Then we go take this guy. And we check the harvested all of it. Looks the part. Yeah, perfect. And then we sell. And then we buy this field to get more canola. Over here. Let's drop this off. Just have to check out the easiest, quickest, fastest way to get there. Alright. Let's check out the cultivating one. That seems to be going nicely. Why is it just turning around like that? Oh, hang on. Almost there now. Alright, and we can see the cultivating percentages is rising, so that's good. The cultivating percentages rising just means that that it is working on it as we wanted. Whoop. Wasn't paying attention for a second. There we go. Alright. And then, considering we have workers on the other two fields, we can just harvest this one ourselves. Using steering assist. Actually, I should probably have gotten to work on this one so I could get the truck to drive here. Truck with the trailer. Oh well. Thinking I'll finish harvesting this farm, this field, and then we'll end off the episode maybe. Maybe I should drive the truck here and then end off the episode actually. Because we are at about half an hour and I have 7 other videos to record today. I do have a decent amount of work to do before I have to plug into my actual work later today. I mean, it's only 9 p.m. right now, 9 a.m. right now, sorry, and I have to plug in at 3 p.m. So, got some time, but still. Have to record them, have to edit them, have to publish them. Well, not publish, but upload them. And then I'll also have to shower and all that different stuff before I go to work. There we go. Alright. Perfect. I also had to get breakfast because I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe a nice cup of coffee for my next episode as well. That's also all the work I have to do with not just shooting the videos, but shooting the intros as well, and all the editing and all that, as I was saying. Right, so we're almost done cultivating. We'll just take the last little bit here. There we go. We'll grab this back to the farm and then we'll end off the episode. Almost back to the farm now. That's going to be quite nice. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do consider subscribing and leaving a like. Now I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.